Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another unboxing and review, and today will be a special video as we showcase the DC Superpowers Collection Batmobile by McFarlane Toys. Alright, so this came out some time ago. It's December 18th, 2023. I've been sitting on this since day one. Life got super busy for me, and I just didn't have time to unbox this. Truth is, sometimes when I get toys, I need to be in the right frame of mind. It's almost like a fine wine. I need the right moment. The stars need to be aligned because life gets so busy that I don't want to be hurried, and I really want to appreciate the moment because I don't know when the next time life slows down and I'll get to actually, savor the toys and the action figures and all the cool collectibles. Alright, so we have the Superpowers Batmobile by McFarlane Toys. It's kind of cool. It's the box design and the toys very much inspired by what Kenner gave us back in the 1980s. Probably because of licensing reasons, they probably can't recreate the exact same designs. Which explains why this is kind of different. It's kind of a hodgepodge of different Batmobiles. It kind of has the sports coupe look of the original Kenner one. Especially with the topless design. But at the same time, it kind of retains some of the popular elements of some of the other Batmobiles. Like, there's some echoes of the 89 Batmobile in here and some of the stuff from, like, the comic book. So, it's a really cool looking toy. It's kind of weird. You look at the box and you just get an illustration of it on the front. But then, once you flip it over, you get a nice... a couple of photos done in a very comic book inspired layout of the actual toy itself. Much like other Batmobiles that came before it, it features a battering ram. Much like the Kenner toy, it seats two figures, a driver and a passenger side by side, which is awesome. And then it comes with hidden rocket boosters. Recommended for ages 12 and up. Or if you're like me, you're probably much older than that. All right, so let's take this out. I'm excited to, give this thing a spin. So if you've watched my channel, if you subscribe to it, which I highly suggest you should, I reviewed the original Kenner one, I think last year. I found it at a collectible toy store. Check that video out. It's probably one of my holy grails in my action figure collection. It's something I've always wanted since I was a kid. Hopefully this thing does not disappoint. I mean, judging from the photos I've seen, it looks fantastic. And, with McFarlane stuff, for me, it's like, I'm such a big fan of McFarlane Toys to begin with. Alright, so let's take this out, and it looks like some assembly might be required. Wow, that's a beautiful piece. Alright, so the shade of blue, I wish I had the original Kenner one on me right now, because the shade of blue is, I don't say it's an exact match, but it's the color blue is within that family of the original Kenner vehicle. This is definitely an upgrade from the Kenner one. I mean, if you grew up there in the 80s, you might have a bias towards the Kenner one. If you never had the Kenner one, this is the best next thing, and in some ways, maybe even like leveling up your game, because this thing is cool. Here are the two fins, and it looks like they clip on. I'm always hesitant about this kind of stuff, because it seems like once you clip this in, you're never going to be able to clip it out without running the risk of breaking one of those clips. I believe... Oh, okay, so before you attach these, keep in mind they're keyed for the left and the right. This is, you can see right there, has the left initial, and on this one has the right initial. Right, so for me, the the mystery is, all right, which side is right? Is it stage right, or is it my right? Now, I'm guessing... I really don't want to mess this up. It's a one-time thing. So I don't know if they mean if it's the right side looking from the back or if it's the right side looking from the front. and I don't think there were instructions. All right, so let's just. This one's the left. If I had to guess, I want to see the initials on the inside. All right, before I commit to putting them in, I'm just gonna kind of like soft fit them in. Yeah, they look almost identical. I don't know what the difference is. Oh, okay, I take it back. All right, so the clips do align with each other, but you'll notice that the pegs don't. So they'll only go in one way. All right, so keep that in mind. Oh, and if you look even closely enough, you can see the initials engraved on the inside. So here's the left side, there's an L, and here's the right side. I know it's very elementary and very basic, but, you know, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, so let's get these matched up. Which letter's in here? Can I see it? This is, I think this is the right side. I can't see the R that well. Yeah, this is the right side. The right fin. Let's just get this in. Hope it clips in easily. So there we go. And then let's clip this one in on the left side. If you've watched some of my videos before, you'll know that I kind of have a thing for Batmobiles. I've done a number of Batmobile reviews on my channel. Love the Batmobile. It's like one of my favorite things. There we go. It's in. All right. Look at that. It's beautiful. Here's a nice profile shot. You have the Batman symbol on the wheels. This here kind of bothers me. It's not screened on or painted on. It's a sticker. And you can tell that the die cut isn't perfect because the oval frame is thicker on one side than the other. And this one looks a little bit crooked. So if you're OCD like me, it's going to make you nuts. There's other stickers also within the dashboard. Excuse me. I'm losing my voice here. And the interior is nice also. It's kind of that piano black finish that kind of seems like it gets fingerprints easily. And then there's a bat-shaped steering wheel, which is cool. Play feature-wise, you're looking at the battering ram, and there's a button somewhere. Where was it? I think it's this. So you press this down, and it deploys the battering ram. Likewise on the back, what do you press in the back? There's like Alright, so on the back, I think you press this down or pull it up. I don't know if that's spring-loaded. Okay. Yeah, so for here, you just there's a little tab on here. It's not as cool as the battering ram. You kind of like have to use your fingernail and then swipe it up, and it reveals the rocket boosters, which is a cool feature. And if you're curious, we have Batman and Robin. I'm going to take the capes off just so it's easier to put the figures in the vehicles. And let's put Robin in the driver's seat. You know, maybe he's maybe he has his driver's license exam coming up, and you know, Batman's gonna scream and yell at him from the passenger side. Yeah, so this is dope. Oh man, this is great. Yeah, this is well worth the purchase. If you're very fond of like the older style of action figure from back in the day, this is definitely for you. You know, for me, handling it right now, it's like, God, I have this flood of memories of like my childhood and playing with like Batmobile toys. I'm kind of lying, not necessarily my childhood, probably more so like college and early adulthood. But yeah, this is awesome. Well worth the purchase. If you're a fan of Batmobiles and you just want to have a really awesome Batmobile collection and want to add another Batmobile to your fleet, this is definitely up there. It's really, really nice. And if you're a customizer, go nuts. I'm tempted to buy another one just to paint it black. You know, so yeah, I can't recommend this enough. It's awesome. Okay, so let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. All right, later.